CJ, what is the feel of this locker room right now after the game?
I mean, it always sucks to, lose. Obviously, home opener. We felt like we were ready. We've been training really hard. Obviously, a lot of similarities with the offense and defense on both sides. So we were definitely prepared to play. But obviously, like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until, the action happens. So, they got off the field when they needed to. They stayed on the field when they needed to. They made the plays they needed to at the end of the day. So give them credit. Short week for us, so we just got to watch the film, take care of our bodies really, really hard, and get ready for another game Sunday.
Was it hard knowing that it was supposed to be Christian McCaffrey? He's inactive at the last second, and Jordan Mason. How hard is the game plan with that?
No, not really, because they stuck to their game plan. They didn't really change up their offense. So I mean, we knew they was going to still run their bread and butter, which they do really well. It's gotten them far for a long time. So like I said, they made the plays they needed to. Sometimes we had good stops on first and second down, but as always, third down is what matters the most. So we just got to make sure we get off the field so we can give our offense the ball back.
So what do you think the biggest difference was? What were they doing?
They just made the runs when they had to. They did a good job running the ball, getting 4 or 5 yards when they needed to. And it's always hard when teams have third and shorts. And when we did get them in third and medium, third and long, somebody got open some kind of way. So we started off strong, but obviously we didn't finish as strong as we wanted to. But at the end of the day, we just got to look at this film really hard. Get better at the mistakes that we made, the things that we did well, try to perfect that. And like we said, just get ready for this short week. So we got to. This is all mental now.
Thanks, CJ.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's first talk about your touchdown drive. You have 2 touchdowns. Let's talk about the first one. You had, I think, a 44-yard and then the big touchdown. What was it like for you?
Oh, Aaron was able to get the guys to jump off sides and everything. That's something we practice all the time, even going back to my Green Bay days with them and everything. So the middle of the field opened up. They were kind of flabbergasted on what was going on, and I was able to slip past him on the back end. He was able to put a good ball out there for me to go catch and finish off the play.
When you look at this offense, I know you guys struggled a little bit. What do you think it was?
I think it's week 1. I think at the end of the day, playing a new opponent for the first time, going out there and playing full speed, tackling again and stuff. There's a lot of rust that we just kind of got to knock off and get straight out the wrinkles and everything. So we're not sweating at all. We're not panicking. Obviously, this isn't our standard or our expectations at all, but we just got to be able to evaluate the film, correct the mistakes, see what we did right, and keep on improving.
You had a drop, and then you were able to bounce back from that and then move on. What's that for you? Did Aaron come and talk to you? What's that mentally for you?
Oh, I mean, regardless, as a football player, you got to have a short memory, whether it's a positive or negative play. Next play, the most important play is the next play. And so that was kind of my mindset after the third down drop. Obviously, that one kind of killed me a little bit and stopped the first drive of the game and everything. And it would have been nice to have that, but at the end of the day, it's here and gone, and I just got to focus on next week.
What's the mindset of this team, this offense right now after this game?
Yeah, we just got to focus on our mistakes. See what we did wrong, see how we can improve them, and be able to fix them and go into next week feeling a lot better.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you.